understand what you're getting into. So on your own, let's talk about lead generation. So these are some of the best places to actually generate leads. And when I say leads, I'm talking about people who are either people who are going to buy from you or people who you need to sell to. So you've got Sales Team Live, YouTube, Craigslist, Backpage, Facebook, send out cards, and the foreclosure reporting system, which is the system that I own. Send out cards is kind of interesting. It's a postcard, automated postcard service that you can direct mail to people who you are potentially interested in buying their houses, and I'll tell you how to actually get those lists in a little bit. So let's go to the internet, Batman. All right, so we've got, and I was warned against doing this because it was very dangerous to rely on technology to make this happen. So this is Sales Team Live. Sales Team Live is probably one of the best real estate direct mail systems in that they will find the leads for you. I don't particularly like their leads because I generate my own, but if you didn't have your own, they actually find leads for you. They'll mail them cutting-edge postcards or letters. They'll write them themselves, and they'll give you a 1-800 number that you can track how many people called in and how long they stayed on the phone to you. So you'll be able to track real time how effective your marketing is. And with them, I usually average about a 6 to 7% response rate for all my direct mailing campaigns. And for those of you in the business, you know that that's pretty good. All right? We have Craigslist here. If you can post and look at housing wanted, apartment housing, and office commercial, and real estate for sale, you can look for deals. A lot of people there. There are a lot of things that you can go in and do. Backpage is like Craigslist's retarded younger brother. I'm kidding. But there are also deals here, just not as many. And this is for Fayetteville. This is my system called the foreclosure reporting system. Basically what you get when you sign up is you have the ability to have sent to your email an Excel file, and if I were smarter, I would have had this already open and ready to go. Give me 1 second, and I will be able to pull up one of the, and basically what it shows is you get an Excel spreadsheet that has, for the week, everything that's been filed in the county. Now, I don't know if you know this, but there's been a foreclosure freeze by Bank of America that was just lifted this past Friday. How many of you know about that? Well, that was just Bank of America. We still are averaging between 9 and 11 new pre-foreclosures on the market every single week in this county, even though Bank of America has shut down about 80% of what we usually see. And we're getting a really good week next week. We've already seen all the pre-filings, so this is going to be a fun time. Basically, in the system, you get the date that it was filed at the courthouse, the special proceedings number, so you can do further research, the foreclosing attorney, the name of the person on the mortgage, the deed of trust, the book, the page, the date, the mortgage amount that you would get, as well as the street address, the zip, and if the owner is different and lives somewhere else other than the property itself, we also give the owner's information, the last sale amount, the last sale date, the book and page, the owner's address, the city, the square footage of the house, the beds, the bathrooms, as well as the year built and the tax appraisal. Who could use information like this to be able to determine whether or not there's a deal there potentially? But if you don't like spreadsheets, and by the way, this is really cool because you can turn this into a mail merge and mail it. But if you don't like spreadsheets, we have a Google Earth capability that gives you all of the same information via digital display. Let's see if we can make that a little bit bigger. So that's Fayetteville. So each one of those little arrows is a house, and there is exactly the same information you saw on the spreadsheet. And you can copy and paste and actually keep track of individual properties that you're interested in and create your own lists in this particular tool. And if you guys like to see something cool, this is every single foreclosure that has been filed in our county by week for the last 6 months.
Oh, absolutely. And we're one of the better counties in
Yeah.
the state.
Wow.
That is amazing.
So who fixed their deals out there? This is just going back to May. We're not even everywhere yet. So if we were going to go and just check everything, that's everything since March. And what's great is we can get as deep down as we want and actually look at some of the different areas.